Hello everyone, my name is Manu and I am here with the third lesson of our series wherein we are doing idioms and phrases and synonym and antonym. So let's start. Our first idiom for today is in the good books of. Okay, what do we mean by this idiom or phrase is that to be in favor of a person, or it is a state in which one is liked or is treated nicely by somebody, wherein you feel that this person is very nice and you trust the person and you keep them in your good books. You feel they are good. The perception of where the perception wherein we feel that they are good and they are trustworthy, then that is the exact meaning of this phrase in the good books of. It could be used like in the example, it says Rohan's outstanding performance in the final exam has led him to be in good books of his teacher. Here, like it is about a student who has scored really well in his exams. So that school wherein he has scored good in his exams, that has made him a good student for his teachers. The teachers over there who have taught him feel that Rohan is a good student. So he will always be in the good books of his teachers. So that is the exact meaning of the phrase, and you can use it in this way for anyone whom you feel is in good books or is good to you. Our next phrase for today is by the skin of your teeth. As you can make out through the phrase also, by the skin of your teeth, it means a very small part. Like the skin of your teeth is really very small. So that is, you can make out few things out of the phrases also. By the name of the phrases also, if you will look deep into them, you can make out a bit of the meaning out of that. So the exact meaning of this phrase is just escape or a mere escape. Very narrowly you have escaped out of some problem, or you have merely managed to come out of a situation or to complete a deadline. It could be used for any 3-4 kind of things wherein it is a just mere escape or very narrowly you have achieved a target. So as the example says, I was late to the station and caught my train by the skin of my teeth, which means I was about to miss my train. I was already very late and I could have missed my train, but I just caught it by the skin of my teeth. Means merely, it was just at the last moment, very last moment, that I managed to catch the train. As you can see in the picture also, the picture relates to the phrase which we have used. So let's see the next one. Okay, let's see the two words that we'll be learning for today. The first word is amplify. What do we mean by amplify? When we talk about amplify, it means to extend or to enlarge or to add details. This is all about increasing something. Whenever we are talking about a particular thing wherein we want to add some details to it or we want to increase it, then we can use this word amplify. The synonyms are enlarge, extend, and elevate. The antonyms for the word would be opposite of what we are talking about. We are talking about expansion and increasing. So when we'll talk about antonym, it would be opposite. So it would be lessen or decreasing something. So that is curtail, lessen, or contraction. These are the words which we can use as an opposite or antonym for amplify. Now let's see our second word, which is bleak. What do you mean by bleak? Bleak means anything which is very bad, desolate, without any kind of hope or encouragement. Bleak could be used in three different kind of situations wherein you could be talking about an area which is lacking any sort of vegetation, which is not fertile. Whenever we talk about a land which is not very fertile or could not be used properly for the vegetation, therein you can use this word bleak, like we say bare land. So that also means the same. The second thing that could be used as a meaning to bleak is charmless and inhospitable. Wherein something is very charmless, there's no charm. You don't feel like you don't get any good vibes out of there, and the hospitality is also not good. It's quite inhospitable. Then also you can use the word bleak. And the third one is about the weather. Like in some places, in some parts of the country, or maybe in some parts of the world, wherein the weather is very cold or the weather is extremely miserable, wherein it gets difficult to survive, then we can use this word bleak. Like the example, a bleak midwinter's day. Today it's a bleak midwinter's day wherein there is a lot of snowfall or the weather is not at all permissible to move out or it is really difficult. So these are the three kind of situations wherein you can use this word bleak. The synonyms the same would go dismal, gloomy, like the weather is very gloomy, chilly. The antonyms for the same would be bright, Bright is obviously we are using bright because like you'll relate it to the weather. Then also it would be like it's a bright day today. Pleasant, wherein you pleasant means it has been good. Where like we were using inhospitable or charmless, wherein you don't feel pleasant. So the opposite would be pleasant of that. Cheerful, wherein it is very cheering and you feel good. So these are the antonyms and synonyms for the words that we have learned today. I hope it is clear to you. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have liked the content that we have put in here. And in case if you have any suggestion, then please do share.